complicated by 3 cases of marital infidelity.
Quit stalling, Eddie. You owe me $1 million of alimony.
And I want the house.
I only want your hand in marriage.
I don't.
Hey everyone, I'm Carson. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is a YouTube channel where I post vlogs, travel vlogs, just stuff about my life, interjecting some politics into it. So if that seems something appealing to you, please subscribe, press the bell notification so you're notified of all future posts. Because guys, I post new videos every single motherfucking day. So what are you doing not being subscribed? Okay, so today's video, we are going to be making coffee. But guys, we're not just going to be making regular old coffee, no. I got something. I ordered 2 things off of Amazon. Do you see those things behind me right now? Yeah, those are the 2 things I ordered off of Amazon. Now, I have a dilemma. I've had a dilemma where I've been drinking coffee and I've never considered myself a coffee drinker at all in life. And then I started going to university and needing some energy, and also I ended up drinking alcohol and partying, and so caffeine has definitely played a part in sustaining my life or my lifestyle. Anyway, I've been like procrastinating on holding off on getting like a coffee maker for the longest time, mostly because I was like, I don't know how long I'll be in Washington, D.C., and literally anything I get, like a coffee maker, for example, I'm not going to be able to take back with me. And when I say take back with me, I mean put in my camper van. If you guys don't know that, I have a camper van. I've traveled back and forth across the U.S. continent multiple times. If you want to check that out, click here. I have a whole playlist, but yeah, I just wouldn't be able to put everything into my car, so I've just been like weary of like collecting more and more stuff, and I naturally, for the past 6 years, have been constantly moving places, and so as the least amount of stuff that I can have with me is like obviously ideal. I am going to drink some water. I've been trying this thing where I like water, but I also drink just too much plain water. I know that's probably not technically a thing, but I feel like I drink way too much plain water. So I get this like bubbly, like vanilla cream flavored sparkling water from Giant Supermarket, which is like, I don't know if there's anything in it I should actually be like drinking or stuff, but it tastes pretty good, and I like to add a little bit of flavor to my drinks. But with that said, let's get into the packaging. I got my handy pair of scissors right here. I think I know what this is. Well, should we go with this one, or should we go with the clear coffee maker? Oh, this would be a great like thumbnail. Yeah, so because you guys already know it's a coffee maker, let's go in here, okay? And maybe I actually don't need scissors, and I don't need scissors. Okay, so we got the K-Rups. See this? It's basically just what you use to grind your coffee beans. I was thinking about like getting the cups, like Keurigs, and maybe that would have been like, I don't know, more convenient for me in the long term. But after like kind of, you know, traveling around and tasting what real coffee is supposed to taste like, I just couldn't convince myself to get like Nespresso cups or Keurig cups. I just want to like have that like fresh coffee roasting smell that is not already like not necessarily synthetic, but already made. And so I got this. I'm so excited. And it's also giving me nostalgia from my childhood. My family had one similar to this, but it was white. And I was just like, that's one of the morning sounds I would always hear. It's just the sound of these coffee beans being grinded up. And I don't know. I was always impressed of like how powerful a little device like this was. And imagine now, like these memories come from the early to mid 2000s. So imagine how much robust these machines are these days. So, but yeah, I don't know. Actually, that's kind of like a nice sentimental thought that I wasn't really expecting. Okay, now let's open the coffee machine. Now, this isn't anything too fancy. It costs just under I think it costs just under $40 on Amazon. It was one of the Amazon Basics, which if you guys don't know about Amazon Basics, yeah, for from the appearance for a consumer, they're like amazing price deals because they'll have something listed. They'll have the actual OG item listed on their website, and once it becomes really popular, then Amazon makes a note of that and starts producing their own for a cheaper price. And then and then they boost that up to the front page. And then once that becomes the hottest thing they're selling, then they basically either remove the original item off the site, or they hide it on the site, or even worse, they no longer sell that item on the site and do like a price gouge. Either way, that's what they're trying to do, is price gouging. So they want to be the cheapest in the market, but only so they can become the only thing in the market. And that's the same exact thing that Whole Foods is doing. They are basically finding out what products are selling the best, and then they're making their own like Whole Foods 365 days one approach to it, which, you know what, are we really that surprised? Because Whole Foods is owned by Jeffrey Bezos, Amazon. I think in the mid 20 teens or something, late 20 teens, like Amazon bought it for a few $1 billion or something like that. You guys will have to check that out on your own, but it's just it's saying like we don't live in an actual capitalist society. We live in a corporatist society where bribery is legal and competitive markets don't truly exist, at least on the national and global scale. But anyway, guys, that's enough about monopolies and conglomerates and blah 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 berries. But this is it. What appealed to me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, what appealed to me about this one was that it had a digital screen. I was like, oh, that looks cool. Obviously the price had a huge part in it, but there were a few other ones that were a little bit cheaper, but they were just basically like non-smart, like typical like coffee makers, and that just wasn't appealing to me. I think I don't know. I don't want to say it's because I have like expensive taste. Obviously, this is not really expensive. But maybe I have expensive taste within my reasonable means, because I'm doing this to save money. I'm not wanting, now that I've decided that I'm gonna stay here for a bit longer. At least I don't know. I'm gonna be extending my lease. Let's hope I can get a job. But I'm going to be in it for a little bit of the long run. So it's best to like start investing in my coffee now instead of like getting like $4, $5, $8 worth of coffee to go like every other day. And sometimes I would even drink energy drinks, which I'm not trying to do anymore, guys. I'm not trying to drink any more energy drinks, but I'm trying definitely to reduce them, because those energy drinks like fuck up my whole aura, my whole system. But really the amount of money I was paying for coffee was just absurd. So even though I might have from a cheap person's perspective, spent more money on a machine, it's still going to be worth it in the long run. It's still gonna be very much worth it in the long run. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look out! Wait, fuck. How did I get the fucking coffee? Fuck. This is so cool. Look at it. Look at it. What's really cool about this particular machine, and let me get the name for you. It's called Taylor's Wooden. Is this supposed to be like a collab between like a Scandinavian and British Taylor's Wooden? Anyway, what's cool about this? I actually found this out on the tutorial of the website. Is that you can actually prep it and use the digital screen as a clock. So at like say 7 o'clock in the morning, this coffee maker will instantly start making your cup of coffee for you. And I think that is just so cool. Is that a feature I necessarily need? Maybe not really. It's not really a feature that I necessarily need, but it's a feature that I want and will find handy. You betcha. You betcha. So what we're gonna do is we are going to use this, and we're gonna make some coffee today. And I have these white coffee beans that I bought in my hometown back in Oregon at this cool little like coffee tea shop. And so I bought that in like September though, but I don't think coffee beans go that bad, right? Like I think it's still gonna be fine. So what we're gonna do is we're going to hook this up, plug it in, and we're gonna attempt to make our first batch of coffee. So come along with me, guys, and let's get to the kitchen. Okay, guys, I actually don't know how this is gonna work. I'm so sorry that like the angles are so off. My kitchen is just like the smallest thing ever, and it's not really a kitchen in the traditional sense, at least, because it doesn't even have a freaking oven, and it definitely doesn't have a dishwasher, and its sink is only basically a half sink. But thank God you guys can't actually see my sink because it is cluttered from these pancakes that I made last night along with like this bacon, and I just like made way too much freaking food last night. So I probably shouldn't be eating as much bacon as I want. Well, yeah, I definitely shouldn't be eating as much bacon as I want, but I shouldn't be eating as much bacon as I have been. What's really cool about this is that it is mesh. It's reusable, so we don't have to be using those regular coffee filters all the freaking goddamn time. So let me try finding where I put the coffee. Oh yes, I put it in the back of my cabinets right here. So this is the Oregon tea and coffee, rosewood white. This is gonna be my first time opening the bag. It's gonna be my second time smelling it, but I don't remember what it smells like. But guys, it should smell good, right? It should smell at least like coffee. So here we go. This is how we're gonna open it. We're gonna figure out how to open it. Gosh. The only thing I don't like about ordering stuff in general is just all the fucking packaging. Like, most of it is just so unnecessary. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you live in late stage capitalist world? Alright, so we have the K-Rups instructions right here that look very unappealing to go into. So, oh wait, we have pictures right here. Yeah, pictures. We love the pictures. We love the pictures. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, yes. One, this is actually really helpful. One of these scoops, we have a scoop here. If I can't find it, oh my lord. Where did my, oh my gosh, guys. I put the scoop in here and I think it fell down in the water. So we're gonna be right back. But basically one of these scoops is 1 cup of coffee. So let's try finding out. Well, let's first try finding where the fuck I put that. Because guys, oh my gosh. Okay, my hand's not small enough for that. There we go. There we go. All right. So we have the scoop. We have the scoop. We just really need to grind up the coffee beans. So I'm going to be unwinding this right here. And let me know how you like this style of content, like this video. It's obviously dealing with a lot of wide shots and just like messing around and stuff like that. But what if I move it over here so you guys can like get more of an angle and you guys can see my dirty dishes, because I felt like you guys just need to see my dirty dishes. Like, is it a YouTube vlog without seeing someone's sloppiness, to say the least? Oh my gosh, I hate these little ties. They're taking so freaking much time. Alright, so this is plugged in. I'm actually going to be right back. I'm going to get my vanilla cream sparkling water. And also I needed to get the instruction manual for the coffee machine. But yeah, so we have our coffee. Let's open it up right now. And oh my gosh, should I only want 1 cup of coffee, really. So I think just doing it like that. But how do I only make 1 cup of coffee? So we are going to be, oh my fucking lord. We spilled the beans! We spilled the beans, okay. Okay, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Do not remove lid, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Save these instructions. You know what? I will read this and then I'll get back to y'all. Okay, so I had to move it because for some reason it was not charging over there. Ignore the bacon grease. But right now I'm actually not making coffee. I'm running it through. I'm going to do it twice so it cleans it, because that's what the instructions said. Because we follow the instructions. And then after this process is over, that's when we're going to be making our first cup of joe. So while that's cleaning, we are going to get on to grinding up the coffee beans. Now, what's really interesting is it says do not try making any less than 4 cups of coffee. And so what we're going to do is we got the coffee again, and we're going to add 3 more scoops to this. Just because we want to be a little good boys and girls and not upset the coffee gods, my guys. We want to be in good terms with the coffee guys, my guys. Alright, that looks good. Now, the question is this going to work in this outlet, or are we going to have to change it up? Let's see. Well, actually, let's see how you press this, right? It's not going. Okay, let's unplug this and bring it over here. And we might have to just unplug the toaster oven, which is fine by me. Luckily, I didn't have any time clock programmed in there. Oh, there it works. That's so funny. Okay, the other outlet does not work. Good to know. Look at that. You want to get it all grinded up. Oh my gosh. I can smell the coffee already. Guys, look at that. It's actually so... Look at me. Look at me grinding coffee beans. Yeah. Alright, so I've grounded this enough. We're literally going to wait until this is done cleaning itself. And then we'll have a cup of coffee. Oh, look at the smoke coming out. Look at it. It's not white, though. Ignoring the fact I haven't fully unpacked my suitcase yet. It's not white coffee. Which, like, what gives? Like, I got this white coffee because I wanted the white coffee that they have at Dutch Brothers. You know, because I always get, like, a white coffee shop, but this is not even close to that color. I wasn't expecting it to be, like, fucking paper white, but I don't know, tan color, like an almond milk color. This doesn't smell bad though. So I'm gonna let this cool off a second, and then I'm gonna give you a little taste review on how it was. Okay, so we're back. We have our coffee, and I think it's cooled down enough that we're going to have a taste. So, cheers. Definitely has caffeine in it. Definitely has an aromatic smell to it, and it has a more subtleness than regular coffee. Like, it does seem pretty on par with Dutch Brothers in the sense that, like, it's more of like a I don't know. It sounds so weird, but like a beanie taste. Like, it's not drying out your mouth really. It's more like a tea. It's like more like a coffee tea. I don't know. Like, it has a flavor, but it's not like overpowering. It's not overbearing. So I don't know. It's pretty good. Well, that's it, guys. I post new videos every single day. If you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. Press the bell notification so you're notified of all future posts. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Peace. Love you guys. Bye.